How come I don't see myself? I see my name. Oh, I gotta switch over. There, back to you. Got it. Okay. Wake up and think clearly. Okay. This is an addendum to the previous live YouTube Zoom meeting. Uh, this way I don't have to go into my Zoom account on a browser, download the episode, and then upload to YouTube. This is automatically getting uploaded to YouTube. Isn't this wonderful? So I wanted to try to remember what I said. I said some things after Dominic signed off. I was trying to dedicate to all sentient beings. May all sentient beings, that includes me, may I benefit from what I just did. So what what in the what whatever merit I accumulated from doing this activity, I give it away to all sentient beings, something like that. Oh, so all sentient beings includes me. So I'm giving some of it to me. That way, if I get angry at someone and beat them up, do something bad to them, I have, or even if I have bad thoughts about them, I could lose all the merit that I have accumulated. But if I give it away, then I don't lose it. I've given it all away to all sentient beings. Now I don't have any merit, but at least it's locked. It's safe with all sentient beings, so that they may reach all their wishes will come true, all their deepest secret wishes. So, what are those? That they attain enlightenment? Maybe that's the wish of everyone, or is it the wish to go to heaven? The wish, secret wish of all of them. Something even deeper than those two uh, contradictory wishes, or something after life, after this life, go on to better things. Life after death. But oh, what I see. So I went along those lines to dedicate what I did in the episode with Dominic, dedicated for the benefit of all citizens. But I also learned something from reading about Padmasambhava that was pretty interesting. He's saying, or it says that, well, we with our intellectual minds and our common sense, our rational mind, our materialistic minds, we have difficulty in believing stories about these masters being able to do this and that. They seem so miraculous, so magical. So Guru Padmasambhava is has stories filled with magical powers, like psychic abilities and stuff like that. But what I read is that it's nothing to them. It's just their ability to see things as the way they are, and maybe they have a greater range of awareness or something like that. Whatever they have, they see more than we do. They see what we do also, but they see beyond what we see and see things as they really are. So that gives them the ability, the powers to do things that seem to break the laws of physics and stuff like that. But they do it all for the benefit of what's around them, of the sentient beings around them, And so then they get turned into stories, and then we read about them and we say, yeah, right. And but then we have to, so we see them, oh, those are, they got a reputation of being have psychic abilities. CDs are psychic abilities. CDs, CDs. And then someone that can do those abilities is called Siddha, 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 Sanskrit word for abilities, or a person that does those abilities is a Siddha. And then a person that has attained doing those abilities, they got a name for that, is Siddhartha. 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 So that is a novel by Herman Hesse, but also Siddhartha is the name given to Buddha. When he was born, he was given the name Siddhartha. In his last name, Gautama or Gautama, whatever. Siddhartha Gautama. And so Siddhartha means that he's he's mastered attaining those abilities, or he will master them. It's kind of funny that he got that name. Who gave him that name? His mother, his father, because his father didn't want him to go out and become a monk or a spiritual leader or whatever he became out to be. He wanted his son to become to take care of his father's business when he gets too old. So in that sense, he was his father was the king and he was the prince. So this king, maybe he wasn't a king of a huge country, just maybe a little area. Maybe he's a governor. Maybe he was just very rich. Very, but he's of the warrior class, so he had to had some capabilities like how to fight archery and stuff like that. So maybe his son got trained in all those skills. But so Siddhartha, that's an interesting name. Who gave him that name? Maybe his mother, but then she went on and died a few days later. But why that name? That suggests that Siddhartha would attain psychic abilities, siddhis, that is. Uh, Siddha is someone who has attained them or is working on attaining them. And Siddhartha, mm, anyway, that's the name he got. Siddhartha, maybe it says, yes, I have attained those abilities. But then in the novel Hermann Hesse, there's this guy named Siddhartha, and he goes on to briefly meet the Buddha and have a conversation with him. So that's kind of confusing, because when people pick up the book Siddhartha, they might be thinking, oh, that's about the Buddha, but it's not actually about the Buddha. It's about a guy named has the name same as the Buddha's, but this Siddhartha goes on to do some other things, which is also a good, interesting story. It's actually kind of more interesting than the Buddha's life in a way. I'll have to read it again. Well, I was starting to read it, and I got maybe a few pages done, maybe 10 pages, and I made videos of it. It's on the Buddhism for Happiness channel on YouTube. But anyway, I what I'm trying to get at is that when Dominic left, I turned off the camera that had the audio, but then I continued with the camera, this one that had the video, but the audio was muted, and didn't know that, or I forgot I had it off. So I kept talking and I wouldn't stop like I'm doing now. And so you'll see me talking for maybe 10 or so minutes. But I did, I do remember something that I would like to add here that I realized, and that is that, yeah, like in what I was reading about Guru Padmasambhava, it was, I found interesting, is that, yes, we are incredulous. We have a hard time believing that these masters could do those magical things, those miracles, because we are materialistic and we're logical and rational and can't imagine how someone could do that. But then it goes on to say, well, you would call them magicians and what they do is magical. But who's the real magician here? They see reality as it is, but what, and also they see what we see. But what we're seeing, we reinterpret it and decide what's good and bad. And so we twist what's out there and we create our own reality, and we have all these emotions come up like jealousy, anger, fear, and all these, and frustration, and all that is creating an alternative reality, and that reality is an illusion. It's maya. It's maya. Maya means made up, magical. Let's see, let's look up the word maya. It's a Sanskrit word. And what does it mean? Maya. Maya definition. Maya, Hinduism, the supernatural power wielded by gods and demons to produce illusions. To the It's saying that it's the supernatural power by wielded by gods and demons to produce illusions. But who is it really that's producing our illusions? We are. Our minds are producing these illusions, this maya. So who's the magician? We are the magicians. We are the magicians. We're creating what we see. We're in creating ourselves. We're saying, yes, I am this and that. So whatever we present to others or think about of ourselves, think of ourselves as, is is made up. When whatever emotion we have is made up, is fabricated. That's in the book called Emotions, the construction of emotions, the the creating of emotions. Oh, what's the book called? Hmm. Book Books about emotions. Emotions. There's What Happened to You, Master Your Emotions, the Four Agreements, Overthinking, the Attack on the Heart, Talk to Me Like I'm Someone, Emotional Intelligence, Control, Master Your Emotions, How Emotions Are Made. Oh, there it is. This is the book I'm talking about. Oh, let me see it. Where's the, oh, let me, hmm, God, still, okay. How emotions are made. How emotions are made by Lisa Feldman Barrett, The Secret Life of the Brain. How emotions are made. That's what makes us magicians. We make our emotions. That's what we're feeling, what we're experiencing. We're making it up. We're magicians. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I just realized, that we are the magicians. That guys like Jesus and Guru Padmasambhava, when they were on this earth doing this and that, they said, oh my God, that's a miracle. That's magic. They are magicians. No, it's the other way around. We're the magicians. We're making everything up as we go along. Every second, it's magic. We're the magicians. Get that through your head. We're magicians. You are a magician. You're making this up. I don't exist. You created me. Okay. Okay. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Enough. I'm going to hit the end button. May this benefit someone out there, everyone out there, all sentient beings. I dedicate it to all sentient beings.